Thank you. So with that, I will at 3 o'clock declare the meeting open. The door's just gone downstairs. It may be Councillor Neil. So we'll start anyway. First off with the apologies. We have one apology, which is from Francois Timahoy. Can I have a mover and seconder, please, that we accept the apology? Thank you, Councillor Beard. Councillor Durden, all in favour? Thank you. Secondly is the declarations of interest. It has been circulated and there are 3 changes to the interest register. There are removals by Councillor Beard, and thank you for updating that schedule. Those changes are all available for you to all see. But please also follow that example from Councillor Beard and ensure you keep things up to date. Thank you for that, for making those amendments, Councillor Beard. Number 3 on the agenda is the staff reports. The adoption of the enhanced annual plan for 2024-25 and the rating policy for same. Now Emma is not online with us because she's in transit.
Excuse me. Yeah, Emma is connected to the meeting.
She is connected, but not visually.
No.
Right, but she's audio. Lindy can. Okay, Lindy's going to be our visual. Thanks, Lindy.
Good afternoon, Your Worship and Councillors. Through Your Worship, I present the annual plan for 2024-25 and also the I'll take it as read. Through Your Worship, I'll accept any questions.
Questions, please, Lily. Councillor Hanson.
If I can take your attention to page A4, 116, depending on which set of numbers you're using. Disclosure statement, rates increase affordability benchmarking. 2 questions there. Firstly, we're showing a limit of 5% and we've got a plan of 2.3% and a net of yes target. Doesn't align to a couple of pieces of maths I've got. Obviously we're looking at 18.64, not 2.3, so I just would question our honesty.
So this 2.3 is against the long-term plan.
Right.
For the 24-25.
Okay.
So it's 2.3% higher than the original plan for this year.
Cool. Thank you for that.
There's questions, Councillor Beard.
I see this rating policy which more or less reaffirms I think the current rating policy rolls over. I don't know if it's a question or whatever, but I just want to know if we can actually apply the rating policy as stated on the website in terms of the commercial aspect of rates. There are a number of, I raised it earlier with the CE, there's a number of Airbnb and commercial operators who are actually in charge of residential rates.
There is a review here. If you have a list of them, please forward so we can update. But we do review who's on Airbnb as often as we can.
I've just got this is given to me a sample of 50 or 60.
So to the chair, are you asking us to change it?
No, I'm just saying, I'm just wondering, I'm happy with the rating policy, it just needs to be applied.
We do apply it when we know.
Yeah.
Because my rough guess would be that there could be north of 200k a year that we're missing out on, so 1% potentially. And once we assess these properties, they're put in that category, and then they pay that amount ongoing until they prove otherwise.
Yes. So we can, if we know about them before the 1st of July, we can apply it. But once the 1st of July, we can't apply it till the following 1st of July.
And I think with that point, and I hear you with that, I think that's something that council needs to look at within the next 12 months, is the fact that we've also got people on residential rates that are running their commercial enterprises from that residential residence, that we need to look at the bigger picture of this, because what we don't want is people that can't afford their rates subsidising those that can and are getting a lesser cut. So that's something that as council we need to visit.
I do agree, again, it comes down to resources.
Yeah.
And we have a part-time worker who has been doing a lot of work behind this, but it's such a slow process. It's all manual. As far as their business is concerned, we don't have the resources in the finance team to do that, but it's just, if we have a resource somewhere that can give some time, then we will do that.
Well, it'll be good, because it is a policy, it's been on the council website for some time, and it's easy money.
Agree.
Apologies for lateness. We have just done the apologies, declaration of interest, and then Lily's going to just start on the adoption of the enhanced annual plan. We're just open for questions at this stage. Who? Oh, you, sorry, Councillor Casson.
Lily, just some clarification around the sports hub costs. We had some discussion previously around those and tidying that up, but we maybe haven't put it back to us. Could someone provide comment around that, please?
Sorry, can you repeat
The sports hub up at the high school, there was some costs we were looking after for that.
Yes.
We've asked a few questions on that, but haven't had anything come back to us. So I was just wondering if there's an update on where that's at for the plan going forward.
The plan actually provides for it to be handed back, but at this point,
That's something that finance can't really talk about, only the fact that the direction was to not include it.
And the plan honours that. Cool.
Not include it.
Thank you.
More comment than question, just thank the staff for tidying up that Kokoro Koirangi rate, a special targeted rate, it's now, will now be called.
It's special targeted rate,
Yeah, thank you for that. Yes,
yeah. Yes, we have tidied up the name on that.
Thank you very much. Hopefully that avoids some confusion going forward.
Yeah, no, thank you for that, because it was causing a few. And if we iron the little kinks out every now and again, so there, it's all good, isn't it, for everybody, really? It makes your lives a lot easier too. Any further questions for Leslie or Lily?
Just a comment really, I know he's worked really hard at it. So there's been lots of changes on and out, so well done.
Thank you. So no further questions? At all? Right, okay. So, the resolution is rather lengthy. It is that we received the report. It is that the resolution of 15 May 2024 to include option 4, preserve the assets in the land transport budget, be revoked, and council adopt the resolution of 5th June 2024 to include option 3, which was do the minimum for the land transport budget in the enhanced annual plan of 2024-2025. Point 3 was council adopts a rating policy of 2024-2025 as attached as appendix 1. Point 4, council adopts the final enhanced annual plan for 2024-2025 as attached in appendix 3. And finally, council directs the acting chief executive to make these documents available to the public. Do I have a mover and a seconder, please, for that resolution? Councillor Casson? Councillor Beard, thank you very much. All in favour? Against? Carried. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies, for that. And the next part on the agenda is the rates resolution, and Leslie will speak to us on that. Thanks, Leslie. Thank you, Lily. Thank you.
Good afternoon. So the second part of this requirement is that you actually adopt the rates resolution to allow us to strike the rates for the 24-25 financial year.
Any words for Leslie? Hey?
I'll take it to the red.
Yep, absolutely. Any questions for Leslie, please? Councillor Cox, you all right? Right? No questions? No points of clarification, no questions? It has. All right, so the resolution is that, one, the report be received, that council adopts all the rates described and quantified in the rates resolution of 2024-2025, and that council instructs the acting chief executive to strike the rates for the year ended 30 June 2025 in accordance with the annual plan of 2024-2025. Do I have a mover and a seconder, please? Councillor Beard, thank you very much. Councillor Collette, all in favour?
Aye.
Against? Carried. Thank you, Leslie. And on behalf of council, can I thank you, Leslie and Lindley, and all your team for the extensive work you have done. You've also had to go back and redo and rethink and revisit, and you've been challenged left, right and centre as well, and to that we are very grateful that you've accepted all that and done it. And I think, where we've ended up, we knew we had a hard ask this year, and I know there's no fat left in the system with what we've cut, and that comes back and impacts all departments. So for everybody in the council building, we are very grateful that everybody has taken it on the chin. And next year we'll be in a different position, and we'll be able to present something entirely different to the ratepayers of Western, which is good. And then council itself has got a lot of work to do ourselves between now and then as well. So thank you, and please pass on our thanks to the rest of your teams. And all that also includes yourself and TC and their teams as well, as far as meeting the budgets, respecting the cuts and pressures that were there, and what everybody did in those initial stages. Thank you. Right, so with that, I will declare the meeting closed at 12 minutes past 3. And remind everybody that we have a council meeting on Thursday starting at 10:30 on the nose. It will be on the nose because we have got a massive agenda. There are a lot of presentations and reports. So yeah, it'll be a long day, but we will be finished before